Hi everybody, Puppy Linux World here and welcome to today's video. First of all, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to all those people who replied for my help for Archbang Linux. I've now successfully downloaded the latest release of Archbang, so I'll be doing a review of that later on in the week. But thank you all so much for your contributions. I'm very grateful. Okay, so this week's going to see an awful lot of activity on the channel. I hope you're all going to enjoy the content, and I did promise you last week we'd be having a really good look at SolydX, SolydKX, and they've now released a business edition of their SolydXK built and based on Debian, and it's kind of twofold. There's a straightforward SolydXK Business Edition, which is suitable and rock solid in 32 and 64-bit for the desktops in your organisation, which is fantastic. And today we'll be having a quick scoot around that and having a look at what that's like. But they've also released SolydK Back Office. This is very interesting. SolydK Back Office is the back end of your normal daily business applications. So later on in the week I'll be downloading the back office and putting it to work and see how it handles all the different business processes. What's the integration of this software like? Is it really good and compatible with Sage Payroll, with Crystal Reports, with Microsoft Business Intelligence portals? All these sorts of questions we'll be covering and having a look at, bearing in mind that all these apps that are supplied with the back office are bare basic apps. You've then got to put the effort into customization, custom programming, etc. So this really is only half the story, but nevertheless the fact that SolydK have released a back office system is absolutely brilliant. So congratulations to the SolydXK team for releasing both an operating system and a back office system, which now gives you a full open source alternative to run your business with. Okay, so I've loaded this up into VirtualBox. So as you can see, this is a full install into VirtualBox, fully updated. This is the SolydX version. So let's have a look around. Well, you get basically a nice Debian system with the XFCE interface, or you get a nice solid version with the KDE interface. It's your choice. So on the desktop you get the usual suspects. As you can see, you get a shortcut to your home folder on the desktop, and then let's have a look in the menu. What I'll do is I'll just click on all, and out of the box I've done no customization, just a straight install. You get AbiWord, About XFCE. This is obviously the whisker menu themed to look like KDE. You get an application finder, audio mixer, bulk renamer, Catfish, Clipman, Debian Plymouth Manager, desktop utility, device driver manager, awesome, dictionary, disk usage analyzer, display, Exali, media player, file manager, firewall. Firefox is the web browser of choice. GIMP comes installed out the box along with Gnumeric, gparted, GDK hash, image writer, light DM manager, lock screen logout, Lucky backup, a mail reader. You get mouse touchpad. You also get Mozilla for your email should you want a real full-blown offline mail client. You get a network manager, which is terrific to manage all your network connections. You get sticky notes, notifications. OpenJava 7 is installed out the box, along with our Arch Calendar, global time and preferences, Pigeon for your internet chat, preferred applications, Pulse audio volume control, printer settings, Ristretto image viewer, root terminal, Samba shares, all installed out the box, screensaver, screenshot, sensor viewer, Session Startup Manager. Sorry, this keeps jumping. You get Shotwell for your photos, Simple Scan. You get the Synaptic Package Manager as well as a Software Manager. Task Manager, Terminal Emulator, Thunar, Transmission for torrenting, an Update Manager. Not so sure how many businesses would want their employees doing torrenting at work, but nevertheless it's there. VLC Media Player. You get a standard web browser, a welcome screen, the window manager tweaks, XF Burn, XChat IRC, and XFCE terminal emulator, which is the standard terminal emulator with an XFCE. Now, on the face of it, seems absolutely brilliant, as I say, available in XFCE or KDE. My initial questions are, for a business to deploy this, not only does it have to be stable and have a wide compatibility with lots of different hardware going back way back when, but you're also going to need to be able to RDP into Windows servers straight off the bat. A lot of companies do that, and I notice out the box, excuse me, there is no RDP client, so that worries me. Okay, you can install our desktop, Romania, whatever you like, fine, but nevertheless out of the box for a business system, I kind of thought that would have been included as standard, because an awful lot of people RDP into Windows and Unix servers for that matter. But anyway, there you go. Your Office is really lightweight with just Abbey Word and Genumeric, and of course you could always install LibreOffice or the PDF if you wanted the sort of PowerPoint, which I would imagine most businesses will. I don't think out of the box Abbey Word and Genumeric are enough for a business. I think you would have to be running with LibreOffice. So again, that surprises me a little bit, and as I say, including things like torrenting. Well, really? Would you really want your employees having XChat, Transmission, Pigeon? Most of them things in organisations I've worked in are banned or at least locked down and virtually unusable. But anyway, so yeah, of course one of the advantages of using your SolydX is that you're completely immune to Windows viruses and malware, as this of course is a Linux operating system. In terms of the networking's not bad actually. I've got to be honest, it's not bad. So if we go to system, you've got your Samba share obviously out of the box, which is really nice. So you can set all your Samba shares up, do all your, locally to servers, etc. Again, I don't know for those companies that use Microsoft at the minute and sync files automatically between servers and desktops, how that would work in this instance. These are all things I guess we've got to really have a look at and try and find out. But if we go to the file manager, you'll see there's a network browser by default, so you can browse your Windows network, go into the work group, and you can then log into the relevant different PCs with usernames and passwords, share files, folders, etc. But as I say, I can't see any abilities to synchronise, so I assume that's not available, so I would assume that would have to be done manually with some kind of script or whatever, and just how compatible it is with Microsoft I don't know. But nevertheless, I think just on the face of it, it's a quick look round and a quick review, fantastic. And the fact you've got your hardware device drivers via your settings as well is a massive bonus. So fantastic job by SolydX K. Well done guys and girls. In the next review I'll be having a really good look at the nuts and bolts of the back office back end and just discussing a few of the issues and what's likely to crop up. But out of the box I'm going to go with the fact that it is rock solid and stable. Seems to be running very quickly. Absolutely ideal desktop distribution to distribute in your company and save your company a ton of cash on Microsoft licenses. Okay, there you go everybody, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, thumb the videos up, and I'll see you all really soon for another wicked Puppy Linux World video.